What is something you regret doing with your savings? My wife and I had been saving for years to buy our first house. We had finally saved up enough for a down payment when my brother came to me, asking for help. He had gotten himself into some serious trouble and needed money to pay off some dangerous people. He promised me that he would pay me back as soon as he could. I didn't want to see him get hurt, so I gave him the money. A few months later, my wife and I found the perfect house. We were devastated when we realized that we couldn't afford it anymore. I went to my brother and asked him to pay me back, but he told me that he couldn't. He had lost his job and was struggling to make ends meet. I was furious. I had given him my life savings, and he had squandered it. I told him that I never wanted to see him again. A few years later, my wife and I were finally able to buy a house. It wasn't as nice as the one we had wanted, but it was ours. One day, I got a call from my brother. He told me that he was dying of cancer. He wanted to see me one last time. I went to see him in the hospital. He looked terrible. He apologized for what he had done and told me that he loved me. I forgave him. He died a few days later. I regret giving him the money, but I don't regret forgiving him.